1:06 p.m. on May 19th, 2025. Please keep in mind that this meeting may be visually or audio recorded. May all members of the committee please state their name for the record.
Rafik Khan.
Molly Murphy.
Aaron Rubai, and then all members of the public present.
Andrew Larson.
Tyler Sklar.
All right, with 3 members of the committee present, quorum has been established. There are no interviews today, so that means no deliberations as well, and no recommending candidates as well. So we move straight into motions on the agenda. Are there motions on the agenda?
Do we say that we want to, just a quick question, do
Yeah.
we want to review it first, or do we say that we want to add it to like?
I'm gonna go back and see what we did for the agency heads. I don't know if it's different or not. Let me check that. How long ago was that?
That was like low-key, I think it was, this is crazy, but I think I know the date, it's like April 16th, April 11th, April
11th.
either April 11th or April 17th, one or the other.
And neither of those are an option. So I'm going to assume
So close.
that it was the 13th. Let's see if that's it.
That was close.
No.
Then it's definitely the 6th.
Okay.
That's an option.
That is an option. Okay, yep. So there's nothing, no deliberations on that for the vice chairs. So.
Do we
it's
just move basically to add it to?
Yeah, so the motion that was made on 4-6 was to add all executive nominations for agencies, cabinets, and executive secretaries under replacement agenda recommendations by unanimous consent. That was the motion that was made for that. I assume it's the same motion for vice chairs as well, because I know root structure is a little bit different in other agencies. So, yep. Okay, are there any motions?
What do they do?
Oh wait, do I just say the names or do I just say?
No, you can just say,
Okay.
because they'll be sent out with the agenda as well.
Okay. I move to add the vice chair executive nominations to the agenda for Root's vice chairs.
Not there.
Okay. Gotta make sure that that covers all of them. One, two, three, four, five, and they're all 5. Yep. Okay. Okay. There has been a motion to add. Okay. There's a motion to add all executive nominations for Root's vice chairs under replacement and agenda committee recommendations by unanimous consent. Are there any objections? Seeing none, that motion passes.
I move to make a special rule and pass these nominations as a block. By unanimous.
There's been a motion made to create a block of the aforementioned executive nominations under the replacement agenda committee recommendations by unanimous consent. Are there any objections? Hearing none, that motion passes. Okay. Are there any more motions at this time?
Do I move to
Time and date.
review?
Do time and date first.
Okay, I move to set the time and date of all of the Summer A term Senate meetings in the Rights Union Senate chambers at 7 p.m. by unanimous consent.
You say Tuesday?
Yes,
Okay.
Tuesday, or every Tuesday, for the entire Summer A term at 7 p.m. in the Rights Senate chambers by unanimous consent.
Okay.
I don't think that's it.
All right, there has been a motion to set the time and date of all Summer A Senate meetings for 7 p.m. every Tuesday in the Rights Union Senate Chamber by unanimous consent. Are there any objections? Hearing none, that motion passes. Now we will move into deliberations on the legislation submitted. As there is no quorum present on the Judiciary Committee, that responsibility falls to us. So, we were gonna do this the exact same way that the Judiciary Committee hears legislation. So everyone has it? Just double check? Okay. So, and it was submitted on time. Cool. So, this resolution is SSB 2025-1104. Seeing as there is no author or sponsor present, we will move directly into debate. Do I hear, and there's 5 minutes for debate. Do I hear any debate?
Does the debate have to be like, can I just say whatever?
You can say whatever you'd like.
Okay. I think it's a great resolution, specifically just commemorating, all of the hard work that Mr. Riley has done. He was a huge part of the Florida legislature and gave so much back via public service. Just commending him on his efforts and ensuring that he rests in power is a great feat to do. So I'm glad that the Student Senate is approving and sponsoring, this piece of legislation.
Yeah, I don't see any grammatical mistakes here. Format looks good, the then is good. Yes, and I do like the sentiment of this resolution. I do want to make a point that this is not something that RNA will typically do, just so this doesn't become precedent for RNA to hear legislation. That's not the purpose of our committee. However, in a time with Judiciary Committee having no quorum, it does fall to us. But I want to make a point that we will not be making a habit of hearing legislation that's not A, time sensitive, and of a similar nature to this in the committee unless absolutely necessary. Other than that, is there any more debate? Hearing none, we're now moving directly, there's no final privilege, we're moving directly into motions at this time. Are there any motions?
I move to pass SSB 2020, or add SSB 2025.
We have to pass it first.
I move to pass SSB 2025-1104 by unanimous consent.
Are there any objections? Hearing none, that motion passes. Are there any more motions?
I move to add SSB 2025-1104 to the agenda by unanimous consent. Under first reading.
There's been a motion to add SSB 2025-1104 under first readings to the agenda under first readings by unanimous consent. Are there any objections? Hearing none, that motion passes. Are there any more motions at this time?
Are we good to do a job?
I think we're good, because the agenda already has let me double check this. I wanna make sure that the candidates that were approved,
The nomination.
the recommendations
Yeah.
from the 27th, I wanna make sure we added them to the agenda really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So as of right now, the Roots vice chairs have been added. There was a block created to add the vice chairs. The Senate meetings were set for 7 p.m. every Tuesday for Summer A in the Senate chamber. Bill was added. Bill was approved. Bill was added. I don't see anything else that we have on the agenda. Are there any other motions at this time?
Move to adopt the agenda by unanimous consent.
There's been a motion to adopt the agenda by unanimous consent. Are there any objections? Hearing none, that motion passes. I adjourn this meeting at 1:16 p.m. on Monday, May 19th.